What's up YouTube, Dan here, and welcome to another episode of my Barcelona career mode series on FIFA 14. So, coming up in today's episode, we do have 3 matches as always, and hopefully you guys do enjoy the episode. If we could hit 25 likes, it would just be amazing, guys. And as I said always, thanks for all the support on the series so far. So, there will be another episode hopefully tomorrow, and hopefully I can get into some double uploads as well in the future. So, we're going into our first game of the episode. You're going to see the league table as well in a moment. We are playing in the rain, which I do really hate on this game, and we're still going to go ahead with it. You can see the Real Madrid way ahead of Atletico Madrid. We are currently in third position, a couple of points behind Atletico Madrid. I think Real Madrid won 43 points, Atletico Madrid on, I think it's 36 points. So we've got to get a win from this game, and there's no ifs or buts in this game. I've got to get a win. They actually go ahead with a 1-0 lead there, thanks to the goal from Alvaro, but we actually get a goal there with Marco Reus in the 30th minute. That's his 7th goal of the season so far. You can see there PK making a really late challenge, and that leads to a penalty. And I'm finding out that PK isn't as strong as he actually looks on his card, or not looks on his card, but looks on his stats. He has some great strength, but it just doesn't seem like he's that good in this career mode, so may have to look into getting a new defender, or maybe using someone like Bartra, because a lot of you guys have been sent to use Bartra. So we're going to start off the episode with the question of the day, and the question of the day today is going to be, what is your favourite game mode on FIFA 14? So for me, it's going to be career mode, because obviously it's the thing I upload to this channel, but I was thinking if you guys want to see maybe a 2v2 series, I could do it maybe with a subscriber, maybe with one of my friends or something like that. But if you guys do want to see that, remember to leave it in the comments section below, and I will look through all the comments as usual. So remember to leave your answer for the question of the day as well. It could be obviously career mode, it could be ultimate team, head-to-head seasons. I know head-to-head seasons is much improved this year, so we're actually 2-1 down at this point. I wasn't really expecting this. We do actually get one final opportunity, and we actually end up losing the game. That's a really poor chance there taken by Pogba. We do actually have another chance in that second half, and Dani Alves actually missed it as well. Quite a nice move, but if you don't score, it's not really too good. So we're going into some more transfer stuff here. I think the transfer window is just upon us. Things are around about a couple of weeks away, and you see here, my actual assistant manager actually came up to me and said some of our players are actually low on contracts, so I'm actually going to go and offer some big players some contracts. You'll see there Puyol and Victor Valdez for the next season or 2, and I think the other player was Bartra, maybe Montoya as well. You can see here Puyol actually wants 90,000 a week, so I was actually willing to offer that to him. He's a good defender, he will go down a little bit, but you can see here Xavi, he wants 180,000 a week, and I was thinking he's not really doing too much for me at the moment, because he's getting old. He's actually gone down -1 already. He was actually started the season as an 89, and he's already gone down to an 88, so I'm thinking, do I really need him anymore? I could go for someone like Gundogan. Maybe this is a chance to sell him. And if you guys want to see me sell any players, leave it in the comment section below, because in the next episode we'll crack on with some transfer window goodness, and I want to do some live commentary episodes as well. I need to bring that back to this channel, and hopefully bring some live commentary to this channel as well. So you see there, we're just offering the last couple of transfers or contracts there, and we're going into a sim game up against, I think it's Elbar, and this is 1 or 2 games. I think the next game is a couple of days before the end of December, and this is going to be the first game. You can see there Puyol actually getting a red card to celebrate his new contract. You can see there we actually went in at this point 2-1, and Christian Teller and Song with the goals, and that's followed by a goal by Cesc Fabregas. And for the other team, it's that guy called Urko Vera, I think his name is. I'm not really going to bother with pronouncing his name. So you can see there, I think I got a couple of contracts actually accepted and a couple declined, but this is one of the main talking points of the whole episode. So you can see I did actually have 3 contract offers. In the end, I went for Portugal. The reason for this is that they're not the strongest of teams, obviously in defence, and not too strong in midfield, obviously Ronaldo, but in my opinion, not one of the top 5 in the world at the moment. So this could be a really good challenge. I did have an offer from France as well, but in the end I went for Portugal, just because I think it'll be really interesting, and I'm not really I don't know if I'll win the World Cup, which is actually coming up, so I thought I could play the World Cup then just resign, because I'm not too interested in it, and I think we're already qualified as well, so Portugal should be a really good test, and hopefully I can win the World Cup in my first international management offer job. So we're going into the second game of the episode, and this game is actually a really amazing game. I really enjoyed this game, as I did in the last episode with the game up against Man City, and as I said, this game was just fantastic, and you can see there we actually got off to a really bad start there, and there's a goal from Larson, and a great goal, and actually a really great save there from Pinto, but he could do nothing about the rebound. So we came straight back down the other end. See here with a nice bit of skill there, I think from Iniesta, actually fell to Adriano. You can see the run he made, and he actually got a goal there in the 11th minute, so we actually got a straight reply there. You see here we get the ball here, Iniesta with the shot, and a great save from the goalkeeper. This is one of these games when there was a lot of chances, and I just couldn't take most of my chances, but I was still really enjoying the game, because I didn't really have much to worry about, because I knew in the end I would beat this team, but it's just how I would beat this team, and how many goals I could score in this game, really. So we do eventually get the ball back here. We're putting a lot of pressure on this team, and we're all credit to the goalkeeper making some great saves in this game. Teller with the shot, and another great save from the keeper, and then you can see that another shot coming in from Neymar, and another great save. You can see there another cross coming in, I think from Iniesta, and he was actually palmed away from the goalkeeper. So a great bit of play there, I think, from Lionel Messi, and a great bit of play there with the header, and he was actually over the bar. But you can see here, I've noticed that Messi isn't doing too much for me, so my kind of problem is I'm not getting him to the game enough. You're going to see here, I was just kind of focusing on Messi at this point. You can see here, kind of real life, and he actually gets a fantastic goal. I think it was either Panathinaikos or Stuttgart in the Champions League a couple of years ago. He scored an absolute cracker, and actually it was actually 4-0, 5-0 for Barcelona. I remember that goal, it just comes to me when he scored that goal. It's quite similar to that, and we'd actually win the game 2-1, which isn't too good, but we still get the win. And as soon as we get into the new, what am I talking about? As soon, if my players don't get low on fitness, is always good, and we get the win in the end. So we get another offer here. We are into the transfer window now, and as I said earlier in the episode, if you don't want to suggest any players you want me to sell, if you want to suggest players anyone I want to buy, because I'm thinking of maybe selling Xavi, because he is still worth around about 15 million, and hopefully bringing in someone like Gundogan, maybe even using Fabregas a bit more as well. So just want to make a couple of changes to the team, nothing too drastic, and I just want to get on with the first season. And yeah, so we're going into our last game of the episode. It's a game against Elche, I think it's pronounced. Maybe you guys can leave it in the comment section below. And as I said, we are playing Legendary, and 4 minutes you can see the league table again. So we actually had a loss against Getafe, which has put us 8 points behind Real Madrid. So at this point I just need a win, and if I actually lose this game, Real Madrid actually win the next game, it's going to be 11 points, which is near enough impossible for us to get back. You can see the PK making another mistake there. That nearly leads to another goal. Valdez with a great save. This is a talking point the whole episode. Look at what is he doing, this goalkeeper. I think his name's Tono. He thought he was like some Ronaldo there, doing the dribbling, and you see I didn't really rush it. I kind of waited for the opportunity. Pogba with a bit of space, and he's going to finish that calmly with a little bit of power, but he actually ended up in the back of the net. You can see there, didn't want to shoot straight away because I know I could have missed it from quite far back, but I did actually get a bit closer. And you can see straight after from kickoff, you do actually get a penalty, and this is a chance to go 2-0 up. And I was feeling really comfortable after I scored, especially the first goal, and I knew I was going to go on to score a couple of goals in this game. Probably one of the easiest games of the season so far. You can see there Messi with a great goal there from the penalty. He's not going to miss a penalty. You can see there a bit of mix up there with Dani Alves and Piqué. And you can see we're just moving on into the second half now. And it's Paul Pogba on the ball. He actually got a 9.6 in this game, which is absolutely fantastic. And he really deserves his man of the match as well. So a great bit of skill there. Pedro taken away from 2 defenders. And a great finish into the back of the net in the 57th minute to make it 3-0. So could we get any more goals? At this moment, this is, I think, our best performance of the whole season so far in terms of result. And the goal scorers as well, and the goals that we actually scored in this game. You can see another attack breaking down. We actually a bit of counter attack here, turning defence into attack. And Marco Reus on the ball, he's going to cut inside. Obviously, he's not going to use that left foot, and a great finesse shot. Unfortunately, it's a post. We could have gone 4-0 up, but we get the ball again here, and a great bit of passing there from Jordi Alba, being a bit unselfish. Could have maybe gone on into the box, maybe had a goal there. And we do actually get a goal with Pedro, second goal of the game. Really impressed by Pedro. But if you have enjoyed this episode, remember to hit that like button. We could hit 25 likes again. That would be absolutely fantastic, guys. And again, thanks to all the guys who've subscribed to me recently. We're nearly at 1,150 subscribers, which is absolutely amazing, guys. So you can see that, as I said, you can drop a like if you wanted to. That would be amazing, guys. I really appreciate that. It really motivates me to make more of this series, and I can't wait to bring out the next episode. And you see there, you can subscribe for more FIFA 14 videos. And on the right-hand side, you can see what you can watch my previous video, which was another episode of this. And at the bottom, you can see my Twitter, which feel free to follow me. That would just be much appreciated. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.